we are going to go over your test, okay? So, if you are done with your test, I already put your grades in. I want you to make corrections as we go. So, if you missed it, we're going to do corrections. Does everybody know what a correction means?
Yes.
Perfect. Number 1 has a lot of different things. So, number 1, A, whoa, I wrote 8 instead of A. A says 4 plus 4. What's 4 plus 4?
8.
B. Whoa, that's not B. That's D over there.
4, 7. You're writing your numbers backwards.
B says 3 plus 7. What's 3 plus 7? C says blank plus 6 equals 12.
6.
D says 8 plus blank equals 10.
2.
E says blank plus 1 equals 9. And F says 9 plus blank equals 18.
9.
Okay, number 2. Number 2 says Mallory knew that she could use 8 plus 2 equals 10 to solve 8 plus 4. Now there are 2 ways that we can do this. The first way says you can use a double 10 frame. The second way, we explain it by breaking apart the number. Either way, you have to write the answer. So, did anybody do it the double 10 frame way? Raise your hand. Alice, what am I going to do to start? Seven? How many dots? 8 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here. What goes over here? 4. Okay. What's the next thing that I'm going to do, Marissa?
The next thing that you have to do is drag 2 down.
Why do I have to drag 2 down?
You have to drag 2 down to the other one because if you don't, then that makes a full 10 frame. You know it's 10 and then there's 2 left.
Perfect. It wanted us to show 8 plus 2 equals 10. So Marissa says we take 2 to show 8 plus 2 equals the full 10 frame. How many are left over?
2.
So what's our answer?
12.
Now, did anybody do it this way where you break apart the number? Jonah, what did you do?
I did 8 and I broke it into 4.
Now, it wants 8 plus 2. Can we break 8 into 4?
No. I broke 8 into 2 and then I had...
Okay, show me what you did. Did you put a circle around anything?
No.
Bring me your paper, because I don't know what you're talking about. You did double 10 frames, so you didn't do that way. Hadley, did you do this way?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I did... I put a circle around 8. I put an upside down V before. I put 2 on one side and 2 on the other. And then I counted. If you have 8 plus 2, 8 equals 10. And you have 2 more equals 12. That's how I figured out the answer.
Okay, did anybody else do it this way other than Hadley? Yeah, a couple of people did.
I didn't.
Okay, a couple of people did it this way. Either way, did you show me 8 plus 2 equals 10?
Yes.
So did you get the points?
Yes. I got it.
Perfect, and I don't think they can see my full screen, so I'm going to scoot this back a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, remember, if you missed some points, you need to be making corrections. I'm taking these back. If you did not make corrections, you lose points because you did not do the corrections. So if you missed points, should you be correcting it?
Yes.
Okay, number 3 has 2 parts. So let's start with A. A wants you to use gives you 7 plus 8, whoops,
Oh, mistake.
and it wants a helper fact. Now, Marissa didn't use a double helper fact. different helper fact, so I'm going to let her share her way. But the rest of us use a double fact. And it's funny because, does it say double fact here? No, it says a helper fact, doesn't it? Marissa used the making a 10 strategy, which is still a helper fact, isn't it? Because she used a 10 to help her. Okay, so I want to start with somebody who used a doubles fact to solve this problem. Let's start with Zachary.
7 plus 7 plus 1 equals 15.
So Zachary did 7 plus 7 plus 1 equals 15. The doubles fact was 7 plus 7, which equals
14.
And he had to add 1 because, look, is 7 the same as 8?
No.
No, so if he went from 8 down to 7, he had to do what at the end?
Add 1.
Add 1 back up there. So, the answer to this is what?
15.
Okay, did anybody do anything different than this? Marissa. Marissa, what'd you do? Oh, voice is off. Marissa, what'd you do?
I put a 7 and an 8, and then I did equal. Before I wrote the answer, I did
A circle on the 8?
yeah. And I took 2 over from 7, and there was 5 left at 7, so I knew that would be 50.
Do you guys see what Marissa did? You see how she used the helper's fact too? She used 8 plus 2. That's still allowed because it doesn't say doubles fact. It just says helper fact. Okay, let's do B. Now, a lot of us missed B. Okay?
I did not. I did. Not me. I probably did. Yeah, I probably did.
Guys, you don't need to tell if you missed it or not. We're just going to go over it now. So if you guys have a correction to make sure you're doing it. I don't want you guys to have to owe me laps because you didn't follow along.
It shows minus when you put a plus on one.
I don't know what you're talking about. If you miss a point, then you have to make a correction, Renzo. So if it says a minus there, it means you have to correct it.
It showed a plus 2 though. 2 pluses. It shows plus 2.
Bring me here. You know what it means?
I don't know what that
Landon got.
It means minus 1. It means you missed 1.
Yeah, I'm going to correct that.
Yes, you missed this. You missed a point. That plus 2 is the right answer. You should have added 2 there. That's what the thing is. Guys, if Mrs. May wrote on your thing, and I put a minus 1 with a circle around it, it means you missed a point.
What did you do minus 3 on mine?
It means you missed 3 points.
I got minus 0 because I didn't miss
Okay, so if you missed 1 and it's marked blue, you have to correct it, which means you need to write the right answer. You guys said you knew what a correction was. Correct means you write the correct answer. If you miss it, if it's got an X on it or a minus, you missed it. You have to write the right answer. Weston, what's your question?
No, I know how to do this.
Okay, Weston, what do you do?
7 plus 7 equals 14. Plus 2, that would equal 16.
Now, why did he add 2 here? Because, look at this, guys. Watch Mrs. May's fingers. The real equation is 7 plus 9. Look at my fingers. If you use the doubles fact of 7 plus 7, how many did you just take away?
2.
So what do you have to put back at the end? 2. So if there's a plus 2 on your paper, it's because you did 7 plus 7 equals 14, and you didn't add 2.
I added 1, but I forgot, so I fixed it up straight away.
Questions? Did you do something different, Clayton?
Yeah, I did 9 plus 9 equals 18. Minus 2 equals 17.
Let's look at Clayton's. So Clayton looked at this and he said the real equation is 7 plus 9. Everybody's eyes should be up here. Look up here, Nevaeh. 7 plus 9. Clayton said, I don't want to do 7 plus 9. I want to do 9 plus 9. To get from 7 to 9, what did I just do? Added 2. So at the end, since I just added 2, how do I get back to 7? I have to take those 2 back away. Okay. Marissa, once again, did something different. She did 7 plus 9. She circled her 9. She took a 1 and a 6. And then she added 9 and 1 is 10. And 6 plus 10 equals 16. Whoops, I wrote 17 there. Ha!
Yeah, that's what I just mentioned. I said I just saw that in my head. I was reading that and I was like, I didn't know it means 17. I thought it was
Okay, voice level 0 in 3, 2, 1, 0. Any other ways to do this? Okay, let's look at Landon's way. Landon, how'd you do it?
8 plus 8 equals 16.
And Landon, he said, okay, look at this. 7 and 9, I don't like it. I've got 7, I've got 9. I'm going to break the 9 apart. I'm going to give 1 over here. If I take 1 away from 9, what does 9 become?
8.
And if I add 1 to 7, what does 7 become?
8.
So Landon said, I just did 8 plus 8.
Equals 16. That's all
Okay?
I had to do.
And that worked too. So there were there are 4 different ways we could have done this, all kinds of ways.
All kinds.
Now that's the one most of us missed, okay? All right, turn your paper over.
I didn't miss any. Where it has the dynamos.
It has a domino with a fact on it.
Yep, and I missed none on this one. And I didn't get any wrong.
Okay, what's the fact that goes with this domino? What's the fact? Nevaeh.
3 plus 4.
Equals?
7.
What's the turnaround? Axton, what's the turnaround?
4 plus 3.
Equals?
7.
Okay, all right. For the next one, it wanted 5 names for 12. As long as you put 5 names for 12, you got the point. If you didn't put 5 names for 12, you didn't get the point.
I put 10.
Yeah, you only needed 5, but could you do more?
Yep.
Yes.
I just wanted to get
So if you didn't put 5, if you only put 2 or 3, you missed the point. Make sense? It said 5 names. Now number 6 says to take an even number of pennies. So let's write all the even numbers out. 0 technically is an even number, but
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
and I kind of wanted you guys to stop at 20, but I also had somebody in here do 100, which is still even, so we'll count it. Yep. As long as you know how to solve it. Now, how do we know that it's even? Someone raise your hand and tell me, how can I know any of these numbers are even? I think everybody got this point right. Axton?
Because they don't have any buddies.
Because they don't have any buddies?
Like
Because
they do have
yes.
buddies.
They all have a buddy.
I said I put.
Some of you guys wrote they have a pair.
I did not write. I did not write. I did.
Some of you wrote you can count by twos.
I did. You can put them into groups. I wrote. I said
As long as you explain to me why they were even, you got the full points. Weston, turn your voice off. Yes, Nevaeh.
Counting by 2s.
Yes.
And on 1.
Yeah, so I wrote you can count by twos. No, I wrote that. You can count by. That's what somebody said. Somebody said you can count by twos. I count. Now, the bottom one wanted you to use a doubles fact to solve that. So, for instance, if I picked 4, what doubles fact would I use to get 4? Axton.
You would use 2 plus 2.
What doubles fact would I use for 10? Zachary.
5 plus 5.
Renzo, what did you do to get to 100?
Oh! I used 50 plus 50. 50 plus 50. This counts like 5 plus 5.
Okay, did everybody understand this? You understand? If you missed it, did you make a correction?
Yes.
Most of us did not miss that. Most of you guys got this correct.
All I did was have to make a
What about the back?
Okay, turn your voice off. Turn your voices off. We haven't got there yet. Flip your paper to this side. Well, it looks like this. Yes, Zachary?
The 5, the second 5 looks like a 6.
It looks like a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, this time we have a number line. Okay? We have a 112. Well, we'll just do it as okay, what's this number?
111.
What's this one?
113. 114. 115. 116. 118. 119.
That was just filling it in.
That was so
Okay, number 2 wanted you to count by 5s. We're just gonna do it out loud. I'm not gonna write them all. It goes 5.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
So, we had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
50, 55.
Now, number 3 was a little bit harder on this page. So, what comes after 80?
90.
What comes after 90?
110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180.
190.
There's no 190.
You going too far.
Okay,
I see a problem.
what's the problem?
There's not supposed to be 100.
There is supposed to be 100. Okay, so it's 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay? Some of us skipped 110 and we just went straight to 120 because we got really going too fast. Okay? Okay, well, even if you didn't, I said some of us did. So, guys, I don't want you guys to shout out if you didn't do something. I'm just saying what some of us did do.
Miss Maris was on this paper?
No, we're on this one. We're on number 4 on this one where you write all the doubles facts.
I'm still on the other one.
Okay, write all the doubles facts. So give me the first one.
1 plus 2 equals 2. 2 plus 2 equals 3.
2 plus 2 equals 3.
4, Jonah. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 3 plus 3 equals 4 plus 8. 5 plus 5.
Second grade. Let's just do it together. 1 plus 1 equals
2.
2 plus 2 equals
4.
3 plus 3 equals
6.
4 plus 4 equals
8.
5 plus 5 equals
10.
6 plus 6 equals
10.
what's 6 plus 6, everyone?
Whoa!
7 plus 7 equals
14.
8 plus 8 equals
16. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 10 plus 10 equals 20.
Now, some of us missed this. If you missed your doubles facts, you need to correct them. So, if you missed, let me repeat this again. I want everyone's eyes on me. Look at me, everyone. If you missed this, you need to write the right answers. Some of us who missed this are not fixing it. So you need to fix it and write the right answers.
I got a 0 on this page. It was
Yes. If it says -0, that means you did not miss it. But some of us did miss it, so correct it. Yes, Layla.
I've been blank. There's no 0 plus 0 equals 0.
Okay, you can do 0 plus 0 equals 0.
That's what I did.
I did that at the top. So you could just make one right here.
Yeah, you can just make a line. Everybody go ahead and just make a line and add it.
We get another point. Added it. I just need to do 10 plus 2.
Nope, the only bonus point that we had was Weston, and we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah, I know what it was. It was the
Yep, we'll talk about it when we get there.
Yep.
Okay, I am changing it. You guys know how to fix this on your own. We've done double specs a lot.
Change to the money.
Let's flip it over to the back.
Wait, what page? Oh, that page.
Okay, number 5. We had to write all the combinations of 10. What's the first one?
9 plus 1.
Thanks, Nevaeh. 1 plus 9 equals 10. What's the turnaround for that?
9 plus 1.
1 plus 9.
What's the next one?
8 plus 2. 2 plus 8. 7 plus 3. 3 plus 7. 6 plus 4. 4 plus 6. 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5.
There's no 5 plus 5.
0 plus 10. 10 plus 0.
And then I put 5 plus 5.
10 minus 0.
5 was the last one I did.
No, it's not. It can't be 10 plus minus 0 because we're adding.
10 plus.
Oh,
it must be negative 10.
We were going too fast. 10.
Okay, so you need to make corrections to this if you missed it. Axton, erase yours and fix them.
I got those. Miss May, do we have
Okay, let's do the money now.
Already done.
The money has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7.
And
So
I
the
labeled
top are dimes.
And
And
the
the
bottom are 2 pennies.
Okay, how much is it? Second grade, how much is a dime worth?
10.
So let's count.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Now how much is a penny worth?
1 cent.
So we're at 50.
1.52.
How do I write 52 cents? Weston?
You just write a 5 and a 2 and a cent sign.
What's the other way that you got, Weston?
Dollar sign, 0, decimal, 22. 52 I meant.
So Weston got a bonus points because Weston added both and Mrs. May only asked for one.
Yep.
Okay, any questions about our test?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to take those back. We're going to be doing math games. I'm going to teach you guys some math games I want you guys to do. So I want you guys to bring those back and stack them up here on a pile on Connors. We're going to do math games.